Assalamu alaikum. Welcome everybody to today's investing analysis. We had some crazy moves in Bitcoin. We're going to first start with the liquidation charts and see what happened exactly since the last investing analysis. Then we're going to go and see what did we do last time and how we executed the trades and if there are still any risk in the market. So let's first check out the liquidation charts in the 3 day. There was supposed to be all these liquidations triggered towards $88,000 in Bitcoin. You can see still hasn't happened. And there is a chance that these people are taken out before we actually go upside because you can see there is no short squeeze happening, but long squeeze is going to happen. So we still want all these leverage traders to be out before going up, and you can see for a very long time Bitcoin is being in this range, which could possibly go up, but we need to have everything in place. I'm gonna show you the bearish and the bullish case, both of them. So in the 2 week liquidation map, if you see, there are a lot of liquidations sitting at 95,000, but that is a little bit too far because Bitcoin tried reaching 93,000, and as we expected, it dropped from right at that point, which was our take profit level, and we got out. Now this is on CoinGlass. Let's check CoinAnk as well, then we will move to the actual charts and trading view. Okay. So as you can see, the same thing, around $88,000, there is around 400 million liquidations build up. And if we go to 1 week, we should see something similar. Yep. Let's see, 2 weeks. Yeah, there are liquidations, but none of them were triggered. There's more liquidation to the downside, even up until $87,000. Now, how does it look in the chart? If we come into the chart, 88,000 as this liquidity grab of the support level. As you can see, Bitcoin hasn't reached that level. Is it possible that it would go there? For now, I would say no. It might try retesting these levels again, since Bitcoin daily candle closed right at this level of support, and it might just try to go up. So is there a place for entry? Yes, these are actually the indication for a good entry for Bitcoin, which gives you 2 to 3%, then to 6%. If you're trading Bitcoin and 1% as a stop loss, then if you put like 3%, it's actually a lot. So I don't recommend you to actually do that and wait for the lower prices. But on Ethereum, you can see that Ethereum broke two levels, which after this breakout, this shouldn't have happened. But Ethereum should have held this level. It went below, tried holding this level, but upon reaching the previous level, which was at 3,200, it got rejected and it fell again. Now we are back at this level of demand. If we see on the daily, Ethereum did give us a bearish engulfing candle, which I still think after retesting here, it can dump back to 2,900, which I gave you guys the warning last night as well. And what did we do when we traded Ethereum? We actually traded it around, let me find, yeah, it was actually here. We took some entries around these prices, and after this rejection, I got out, and you can see that the price fell back. We expected it to move forward, but because I saw rejections, I got you guys out. I got out myself, and it was a sell signal, which I give you guys in Halal Portfolio Premium. Now, one thing that is a good thing, it is ETH BTC. I'm gonna go to the US dollar charts as well, but this chart, if you see, it did what it's supposed to do. It gave us a breakout and a retest scenario on this range. which we now want to not only hold but move back above this zone of supply. Otherwise, it can get rejected again and it can fall down. That's how ETH is showing. So for now, it can also mean that Ethereum might just try to reclaim this level, then we will go up. We're gonna have to see. If you see it from this perspective, we have a breakout. We are retesting. Not exactly it retested this lower level, which I wanted to do, which it should happen before going up. Since it hasn't happened, I really want to be careful. And upon the close above this, I might take a trade on Ethereum. For now, I might just let it try pumping and see what it can do. If it can reclaim this level, then it's going to be good. We will try from this point onward to take some trades. Otherwise, I'm going to avoid it. Now, before going to the other altcoins like Solana and Zcash, let's take a look at the US dollar chart. So as you know, we have two charts that we analyze. Which one is this one? And you can see this scenario play out perfectly after this double top that has happened and after this trend line that was broken and then the support levels got broken. We expected something like this in order to confirm a bearish trend, which is very good for the market. Now, uh, the market should soon turn around, but the fact that it's not doing, it's making me wonder. Now, if you see the other scenario that we had was for a USDT chart. Unfortunately, it got rejection from here, which I expected it to at least fall till here or move lower. But you can see it is doing another double top in lower time frame on this level of supply, and it could potentially lead to a short gain, which we are in the weekend, but it might just happen. So be very, very careful. This could still play out later to actually grab a lot of liquidity from these positions, which it will take Bitcoin down, it will take Ethereum down back to their lower levels. Otherwise, if this continues, then it's good. So far, it's looking bullish for me for Bitcoin. If USDT is trying to come down and it got rejection. And if you see Bitcoin dominance as well, it is also being rejected nicely. So yeah, the trades that you take should be the trades that have the minimum uh, stop loss like Bitcoin. But for Ethereum, you can wait and enter a little bit later once it's confirmed. Because what can happen is if this chart tries to move back up and if this chart tries to move back up to confirm this level, you're going to lose a lot in Ethereum because Ethereum has already moved. But if you have already entered somehow at right at this wick of daily, then you can have your stop loss and break even and don't care about what it will do, because if it eventually goes higher and retests this level, you're gonna be in a good gain. So that's for Bitcoin dominance. It's a very good rejection. I expect it to continue going back to this 58% and maybe even lower. How is the total chart doing? Total is trying to hold this level of support. So if we draw a zone here, we are in a very thin line, which on daily it doesn't look good, but since the daily candle has closed here and there is no breakout, then it might just play out very nicely. So as I said, Bitcoin chart is looking good, but on total 2, not so much. It has room to come down. Total 3. Total 3 is also good. Like these two are supporting the bullish scenario at this point. And also, I can see another squeeze happening in the others chart. Just something like this. Could we potentially break these levels? It's quite possible. It all depends on Bitcoin. Once we actually break 93,000, then I think it's going to be a good free way to go. But don't forget that we have 96. then we have 100K, then we have 107. Every single level is important. And if you're trading every single level. But if not, then you shouldn't care about what's gonna happen in the lower time frames or in the short term. But as you know, trading makes us better money than actually holding and investing. Those are two different mindsets. Okay, Solana is actually doing good since it gave a good rejection from this level of support. Unfortunately, due to my timing, I couldn't give you guys the signal. But what I gave you guys, the signal was getting out here because, as you know, I was stuck here at this level. But since it now moved, I got out right at these levels, like in 1.7% stop loss, which I expected it to fall, and as you can see, it did fell, but I haven't entered. If I'm gonna enter, I'm gonna enter something else. I'm not gonna chase these candles. I'm gonna wait because there could be still risks in some of these. And what happened here, you can see Solana against Bitcoin is holding this level of support, while in Ethereum, it did fell to the level that I showed you guys previously, which was 0.040 level, and it fell quite nicely. This was the actual reason that you can see now Solana is performing well, and now Ethereum is weak. But nonetheless, we are in this range. I can take Solana later. I can take it anytime because we are in a symmetric triangle pattern. It can break either way. So let's see. And since we are in a level of demand from a high time frame perspective, it is quite possible we see a bullish breakout in Solana very soon after breaking 40, $46 levels, which we are waiting for a very long time. So it does look like this move is done and we are heading toward this move. But please don't take this as a financial advice. As you know, Solana is right now my biggest holding in the other portfolio, which is our Halal portfolio that we hold for long period of time. And that one I have a lot of Solana, so it's my biggest holding, which I also sold Dogecoin and put it in Solana as well. I don't know how Dogecoin is doing, by the way. I don't want to know. Okay, Zcash. Zcash did well. Drop here. I think I talked about this. So if you guys have taken here, then you can see it has reached a level of supply. Let's clean this chart so we can have a clarity in the market. And yeah, we are clearly in a base. I'm certainly not gonna trade Zcash here. If I'm gonna trade it, I'm gonna wait for a breakout of this level. Then I might either take the breakout or the retest of the breakout. Oh my god, what happened? So yeah, the other TP level is here. Then we have higher levels. It could be this one as well. So take all the levels just in case. So these are your TP levels: 549, 600, 687. Then you have a distribution level there and demand level here. And in between, you have a mid range that was created, and we did trade that, which is here. Perfect, right? The other scenario, which is more likely, is this one, which I'm interested in. So let's see which one is going to happen. We're going to act according to that. For now, I'm going to wait for Zcash. Zcash BTC as well is on a level of supply. Zcash against Ethereum is also in this level of supply that we previously analyzed. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So gold did a breakout, by the way, I'm gonna show you in a second, but still against Bitcoin, it is on this level of supply. Uh, Nothing has happened yet. It's just trying to go up a little bit, but since it has rejected on weekly and even on monthly, it has closed the same as before. So we still have a chance for Bitcoin to outperform gold, but gold has reached its all-time high. Now, what do I think after it has reached its all-time high? I did tell you guys that it's quite possible gold is gonna do this before actually moving to these two scenarios. Now, let's clear the chart. What do you see? We are in this level of supply and it is being rejected. Now, what is the other level that it can hold it? Is just this small accumulation that lately happened. Is gold gonna break this level? We're gonna see. Once it's broken, we can confirm that. Otherwise, it is on all-time high. And if it makes a double top here by getting a good rejection and going below this, which is a hard thing to do, but if it does, then you can expect quite aggressive, greater dump toward the downside. You can see that this trend will be taken out and we will first move to this level, then to lower levels certainly after it makes a double top. So the levels you need to look at like this. Now, this is the next roadmap we have for gold. Okay. Uh, how does Dixie looking in this chart that we have? It is doing very good. As expected, US dollar is falling and it is going to zero, inshallah. So, um, yeah, that is it. I think we have some bullish case. I gave you the levels, how you need to look at. Right now, Bitcoin is looking like it has a 1% stop loss. You can take that. But for Ethereum and Solana, you can wait because it has already moved a little bit. Because if you enter here, what will happen is that your risk has increased so much. You have 3%, even up to 4%, which is not an ideal risk for now. But the upside, on the other hand, is 2%. For now, it's 2% because it's going to reach the symmetric triangle. Then it is 4%. And Zcash as well. I gave you the scenario. Yeah, USDT dominance is falling. If you see any other altcoin that is good, you can buy that if it is giving you a good opportunity. Otherwise, you can just avoid and wait for Monday or tomorrow, New York time opening. We're gonna see some great moves, inshallah, at those times. So I think I have covered almost everything. It was a quick analysis. If you guys have questions, you can ask me in the community. I'll have to go. Have a lot to do. Inshallah, we'll update you if there's a signal in the community. So if you want to be part of our community, it's a free community at first. You can join, ask your questions, learn from the trades that other people take, other traders, including me. You can ask any question you have regarding uh, how halal or haram crypto can be and how you can trade it. We trade based on spot. We don't trade futures, which we think it's a haram, and there's a lot of fatwa on it on that as well. So yeah, and there's a free lesson for you guys as well that if you want to learn from that, you can go and check that. The links will be down below. And yeah, don't forget to like and share this video so it reaches to more Muslims and they can benefit from our daily analysis, which is kind of daily mentorship. So if you guys have questions, ask me in the community. We're gonna answer all of them, inshallah. Next time we're gonna do community chat, inshallah, and the actual webinars that we do. Have a good time. Take care. Allah Hafiz.